Hey, rise and shine, everyone. Welcome into Sunrise. Time now 6 o'clock. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Jason Hackett and Morgan Wolf making a special guest appearance with us.
Yes.
Good to ring in the new year with you.
I know, our last day of 2025. We're going to make it a good one.
We're going to make it a great one. 2025 is in the rearview mirror, looking ahead to 2026.
Please put it in the rearview mirror.
Yes, John, let's forget about
it was a
this
bad
entire year.
I had a great year. I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready. I always like a new year, fresh start here this year. I don't know. What am I doing this year? What's my New Year's resolution? I don't know. I don't have one. Is that bad? Just continue to be a great human being. Did I say that? All right, let's get outside. It is, listen, it's warm, 34 degrees, 33 in St. Cloud. I didn't mean that to be conceited. I don't know what I'm saying. 9 in Bemidji. It's starting to cool down in northern Minnesota. 12 in Grand Rapids. So this is going to be what's ringing in the new year. It's cold air. I mean, we got cold air rolling in here from north to south. I love that we actually accelerated high. Our temperature yesterday I thought would stall at around 30 with the melting snow. Actually got to 34. That's critical because it allows the roads to be fine. They're just wet this morning. Of course, the roads get on the better side, and now we got a little light snow coming in. So light snow is starting to move in here. You can see it in Bemidji area over towards Grand Forks. This is more of the accumulating snow, so it is going to start moving down 94. We're going to time this out for you in the metro here in a little bit. Cece, morning.
Good morning. We'll definitely track how that light snow impacts the roads later in the morning. But for now, things have improved so much over the last couple of days. This morning, if we take a look at the road conditions map, if you're seeing any blue, anything but green, it's because of light slush. Things are melting out there. The good thing, you're not seeing that thick ice out there that's been slowing a lot of people down, causing a lot of crashes. So that is the good news. This is Highway 610, Brooklyn Center. A lot of folks driving a lot easier out there this morning, which is great. Shouldn't have to add too much extra time this morning. Of course, when the morning commute picks up, you may have to, but not right now. Traffic flow looking great right now. Remember, over the past couple of days, we saw a lot of red and yellow in the West Metro and Southwest Metro. Now the whole Twin Cities Metro is green. I'll let you know if that changes, but for now, things look great, Morgan.
All right, thanks, Cece. Now to our top story this morning on the massive fallout from a viral video alleging daycare fraud in Minnesota.
Yeah, our Michelle Beck joins us at the live desk now with the latest action from the federal government. Michelle.
Well, good morning, guys. The federal government has just frozen all child care payments to Minnesota. That's millions of dollars affected, and it's just the beginning. You're taking a look right now at childcare.gov, just launched for reporting child care fraud. So let's break down what Governor Walz is calling Trump's long game. The escalating controversy starts with a post on X by the Deputy Secretary of HHS, Health and Human Services. Jim O'Neill says he believes, quote, Minnesota has allowed scammers and fake daycares to siphon millions of taxpayer dollars over the past decade. O'Neill cites a conservative YouTuber behind a now viral video alleging fraud. According to officials, about $185 million goes out in child care funds each year to Minnesota. That's been paused. Here are some other actions.
Starting today, we require a justification receipt or photo evidence before we make a payment. Second, I've just signed and sent a demand letter to Governor Walz. I required a full 360 review of these centers.
Now, Governor Walz has also said this in the last 12 hours, quote, we've spent years cracking down on fraudsters. It's a serious issue, but this has been his plan all along, pointing to President Trump. More developments to come as this afternoon child care providers will be joining state legislators at a press conference. More details on that ahead in 30 minutes, Morgan.
Sure is a big story. Thanks, Michelle. The state of Minnesota has investigated daycare fraud in the past with very mixed results. Lou Raguse is walking us through this morning as 2 daycare owners are now taking legal action against the state.
For 4 years, I tracked the investigation into 4 different daycares. DHS, the Department of Human Services, referred the first case to the BCA, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, because they documented overbilling. The BCA says their surveillance found Sunshine Child Care Center and 2 others they started investigating billed taxpayers for twice as many kids as they served through the Child Care Assistance Program. But charges were never filed in these cases. Look at this. The lead agent from the BCA partially blamed the DHS, the department that referred the case, saying DHS wouldn't share needed documentation because they didn't want to act as an arm of the BCA. Now, 2 of these daycare owners are suing the state, claiming they were discriminated against for being Somali. Here's their attorney.
There's no indication that any other child care centers owned by any other group was targeted even for investigation.
Did your clients fudge the numbers and get reimbursements for more kids than they were actually caring for?
No. And if they had, they'd be really foolish to be doing this, right?
The state filed a motion to dismiss that lawsuit in federal court. The judge is still deciding. I'm Lou Raguse. Follow for more news.
As Lou mentioned, KARE 11 has been at the forefront of fraud in government programs for years. Our investigative reporters have exposed it, and they've been covering stories on it for a few years now. All of that is now available on KARE11.com, all combined under the fraud coverage tab.
Let's see you live to Mobile 11 now at 6:06, driving in St. Paul this morning. The main roads and main streets are fairly decent, but it's those back roads, those neighborhood streets, residential streets that are still a little bit covered out there. So just keep that in mind. A snow emergency is still in effect there as plow crews move into the cleanup phase, plowing areas where cars were parked but have moved. So to avoid a ticket or tow, the city says you should not be parked where the streets are not plowed to the curb. And also watch for no parking signs. The city's snow emergency will last until Friday at 9 p.m. The snow emergency in Minneapolis has expired.
Taking you live from Times Square in the Big Apple, the epicenter of New Year's Eve celebrations in the U.S. Organizers say that they are expecting around 1 million people to pack that area tonight. For us here at home, though, there are many ways that you can ring in the new year. Starting at the Minnesota Zoo, it's the annual Noon Year's Eve party. There will be a DJ party zone and some special animal enrichment before and after that countdown that's happening at noon. Look at that little penguin. High Five Sports Zone in Eden Prairie is also hosting a Noon Year's Eve event. They'll have games, music, snacks, and giveaways, capped off with a balloon drop at noon. And of course, we can't forget about this one, the 4th annual Minnesota Bobber Drop over at the Midway Saloon in St. Paul. They'll have live music by the Dylan Sulphur Band, plus special drinks and giveaways for you.
So many things going on tonight. And if you need a safe ride in the middle of all that, Metro Transit is offering free rides starting at 6 p.m. courtesy of the World Junior Championship, who also has a New Year's Eve celebration happening tonight. And we are live at the Bold North Breakaway Fan Fest this morning. What you're seeing here is one of the most popular attractions, the Waggle Puck Drop. Let's see what's going on here. A 10-foot plunge.
Boom!
Oh, I was wondering what was about to happen there. Into an inflatable landing pad. That looks fun.
Do you think you could do it?
No, I'm a scaredy cat. Following the Team USA game tonight, there will also be a free fireworks display. Good job there, sir. An early countdown to 2026 starting at 8 p.m. featuring a giant disco ball hockey puck. We're going to be talking live with the organizers in about 30 minutes to see what else you can do out there this weekend. They have a shorter one. I'll jump off of that one. That one looks like it's like
You're not going to do that? You're scared of heights?
I'm scared of heights.
I didn't know that.
I won't bungee jump. I won't skydive.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm not trying to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to die.
I'll jump into a nice cushiony pad, but
Right.
Like I'm not doing a hot air balloon. That thing's a death trap.
No, absolutely
Right.
not.
But I will do. You don't do like water slides or anything like that?
I haven't done a water slide in a long time, since I was a child.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things I want to.
well, we're putting it on the list.
Ice fishing first.
Don't do that. Our producers will make me go down a water slide.
We just need to make sure we say everything you're scared of, and then you'll be
All right.
forced
Well,
into
that's
it.
why we need to stop.
Okay.
Let's do the fourth.
Turning to weather.
There we go.